Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product review on the Tempo 35s from Physic. And today we're looking at the white. They're in a gloss white finish, and they do come in other variations of colours, and again that's on their website. But as always, we always go through the specifications first. So these are 1000 millimeters high by a width of 187 meters by a depth of 320 millimeters. And they weigh in at 21 kgs per piece, and recommended amplifier for these is between 20 and 150 watts. We have impedance of 4 ohms, frequency range 32 Hz to 40 kHz, sensitivity 89 dB. Again, the tweeter is an HHCT3, again proprietary tweeters made by Physic, and a mid-range HHCM3, again proprietary tweeters made by Physic, and of course two mid-woofers, or actually woofers, 2.7-inch ALO cone, again proprietary woofers from Physic, and they are fantastic. They come with, you can see the grill on the left and the grill off on the right. So without further ado, let's get up and have a look. Now, what's super cool about these, they really are a small speaker. I mean, I actually, when I first turned these on to have a listen, I was just blown away. It really shocked the heck out of me. And to put things in perspective, it's probably a third of the size of what I own, and providing probably a better sound, and that's just incredible. I mean, in this part of the world, they're just about a 20k pair of floor standers. I do like the two side-firing woofers, and again, they're using acoustic blanket, which is around here, which I'm very aware of acoustic blanket. That's something that I like, and not very often do you see that brands using it. It just softens off and smooths off the top end, and you come down the bottom, you can see the nice feet work that they've done. You can do spikes, and they've rounded off the edges. You can see they've got a nice shape to them as you come up to the top, and you come back and around. We'll just come back so you can see. And then on the other side here we have with the grill on, and they look sensational in white, to be honest with you. They really do look amazing, and you come right down, you can see the Tempo logo, and it's got the 35 in behind it. Very discreetly done. As I said, they just are sensational. I'll just take it down. You've got the rear firing port and the terminal plugs at the back for the speakers, and we'll just come back from a distance. I'm actually using the audio, actually what I'm using on the Orium C9 and Orium A9 amplifier and CD player combo, and German-made amplifier and German-made CD player, and they just sound sensational with that combination. And to be honest with you, this is where it gets interesting. You know, what do I think of the sound of these? Again, makes it difficult. I mean, as you know, I'm absolutely shocked. I think the thing that surprised me straight off the bat, and I've heard a lot of speakers in this price point, and wow, at 20k there wouldn't be much out there to come near these, not just for sound but the size of them. They're just the design. I mean, I do like, if you see here on from the side, they've got a lean to them, so they don't just sit like straight up and down, so they've got a nice bit of style to them. And as I said, the punch, wow, the bass, I do not know how they're doing that. The bass is just exact, it's tight, it's punchy, it's got a real solidness to it. The vocals are just natural and just right there where they need to be. The imaging of these is just sensational. The tweeters are just, what's unique, they're just so precise and so clean and clinical, but without being harsh, and you know, they're not fatiguing. They really are sensational floor standers. These Tempo 35s are a serious pair of speakers, and really have caught me off guard in the sense, because it really just goes to show, I mean, over the 42-year career, I've watched speakers just get smaller and smaller, and now we're in a situation that we can provide a really big sound and we haven't got a huge speaker in our place. And whether the volume be soft, medium, or loud, these speakers perform all the way through the volume levels. And as I said, if you want to hear a pair of these, you can, if you're in New Zealand, you can duck into Rapalo in Auckland, see the guys there. Or if you're over in Australia, go and see the guys at Lifestyle Store in Parramatta. They will definitely give you a demo of these, and they do sound sensational. And again, as I said, I don't rate things 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. Would I own a set of these? Absolutely. Now, you could obviously imagine I just can't fit everything in that I that I say I would own. But what I'm saying to you there is that, yes, they would very happily end up at my place. And I am a very fussy sound guy. I really do want certain things in the music. It's got to be natural. It's got to be real. I like to have a studio sound. I like it to be as you would hear it as it made in the studio. If I'm listening to something live, I want it to be like being there. And Audio Physic, they're all about the detail. They're all about the music. And there is no argument that is what these are. These are a true replication of the instruments and the sounds that you'd expect from whatever recording you're putting through them. And as I said, if you'd like to find out more information about these speakers, you can duck onto hifihq.co.nz for New Zealand or hifihq.com.au for Australia. And I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and I hope you've enjoyed today's review, and we'll see you next time on AB Sound Advice.